What's good, YouTube? We back with some more 2025 content. And last time I talked about the quarterbacks. This time we're talking about the running backs. And of course, this is the class for us. So we're looking at mock draft. We're looking at the mock draft database again and seeing where these boys are going and what kind of projected draft capital they're looking to get. So let's go. All right, let's go up to the many running backs in this class. And here we go. They're only projecting 8 running backs to go in the top 3 rounds, which is some crazy work. And, and the reason I'm just looking at top 3 rounds because to me, that's legitimate draft capital for a running back. When you start getting out the first 3 rounds, you could be replaced. Like you could be replaced. So I only see 8 running backs going in the top 100, and I'm surprised they got this man 108 going this early. I don't even think I updated my running profile on him because I didn't think he'll be a factor. But since he's not going in the top 8, it's nothing to talk about. So let's start from number 8. Devin Neal. I did like Devin Neal film. Over 5 yards per carry, did 6 yards per carry the previous season. Patient coming out the backfield. His PFF grade improved each year. I did like his film. He'll be going to the Senior Bowl, so we'll definitely get more notes on how he do out there. Not particularly fast, so it should be interesting. How he look with his 40, can catch the ball. Yeah, decent prospect. I don't love him. I don't view him as a high-end fantasy asset, but he's straight. Ali Gordon. Unlike Devin Neal, who was in my top 10 as far as prospect score, Ali Gordon is in my top 5. So I really do like this guy. I really do like Ali Gordon. Won the Dope Walker Award last year. So he was the best running back in college football last year. And also in college fantasy football, he was a league winner last year. Just like, not to the degree, but just like Ashton Genty was a league winner this year in college football. So I really like this guy, and he will be seen at the Senior Bowl. He didn't have as good as a season this year as he did last year, but really like this film. Definitely, if he goes to the right system, he's gonna smash. He has the size, can catch the ball. Yeah, definitely. I don't think he as fast. I don't think he that fast. He more so look like a tank running the ball, but I think he could definitely smash. Cameron Scatterboo. Now, I was on this guy because he was on the brink to earning one of my STL badges, which he ended up earning this year. And, that's the Golden Gloves badge that I give out to the one running back each year. And I really like this film. Obviously, he's a great pass catcher. That's why he got the Golden Gloves badge. The biggest red flags on his profile is, man, been 6 years removed from high school, man. He spent 6 years in college. 0-star recruit, so that's not gonna keep him from being productive in the NFL, but he's already on the older side, so it's only so many years you go get production out of him. Looking at it from a dynasty view and 0 stars, that means it's only so high he's going to be drafted. I mean, if you look back at 0-star running backs, they usually don't ever get second round draft capital. If you look back at the history, 0-star recruit, they usually don't get second round draft capital. You're lucky for them to get third, So it just is what it is. But versatile player, I've been hearing a lot of people worry about what will he run in the 40. I don't need a fast 40, but I don't need on the slow end either. You know what I'm saying? I really don't put that much stock in a 40 for a running back. As long as you don't run a 4.7, for the most part, I don't put that much stock, because the NFL will tell you how much they like you by where they draft you. I'm not gonna let a 40 be the thing that deterred me from a prospect, because running backs more so are based off of quickness. So I'm not gonna let a slow 40 deter me, especially if the NFL draft them, give them adequate draft capital, and say that they like them. Who am I to say I don't like the player just because they're 4? That's how we missed out on someone like Kyron Williams and Bucky Irvin, because he he only weighed this much, he should be running faster. You don't want to get caught up in that. Another running back who is a part of my top 5 as far as running back prospects this year, and Early Declare. Really love this. I love this film. He don't look slow. He don't look slow on the tape, but I don't think he's going to run a fast 40. We would definitely see good contact balance. Dope Walker Award semifinalist. Yeah. As you see, he balled out in the championship game. From what I'm hearing, it seemed like he can catch the ball. But from what I've been hearing, it seemed like, my peers are kind of down on him, since I guess it feels like he could have did more from how he came out as a freshman. But the man went to another team and shared the backfield and still put up numbers. I mean, he good. I'm not going to think much into it. Next on our list, Caleb Johnson. They got him going at 58, which would be the end of the second round. And I always tell everybody, I've been telling you guys for the longest, even though he's in my top 10 as far as my process score on running backs, most of the people got him like running back 3, and that ain't me. When I seen his highlights, I thought I was watching an offensive line highlights. Like, the man had the biggest holes to run through. Tell me what running back on this class could not went and did what he did. I'm just saying. It was hard for me to examine his film because the man was playing in easy mode. So it seemed like pretty much all of my peers love him. He's fine. He's fine to me, but I left with more questions than anything. I'm going to have to go look at the highlights of him going against probably the best defense. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go look at, what was the best defense he played against, and look at those highlights, because I mean, he's straight. I just don't love him like everybody else. He's fine. Probably going to get my workhorse badge because he dominated his backfield and was able to produce. But Not like I love him as far as a fantasy. As far as fantasy, I don't love him. I don't think he'll ever be the RB1 in fantasy. Trevion Henderson is up next. I definitely got him top 5 as far as running backs. Love this film. Thought he should have came out last year. He would have been the running back 1 if he came out last year. I was real disappointed that he didn't come back last year. But at the end of the day, I guess you could say he made the right decision because he was able to stay healthy. He was able to win a national championship. And of course, number 3, he got the money. That was the main reason why he didn't go. The money he was paid. So, like this film, this was the number 1 recruit in his high school, coming out of high school in that class. He was the number 1 recruit. So 5-star recruit. And I can't say he had a great college career, but he had a very good college career. And he can catch the ball. He's going to be good for fantasy. It's going to be very good for fantasy. So he'll be fine no matter where he goes. He'll be fine. At the number 2, being mocked at spot 49, Omar Hampton. I like this. I like the Omar Hampton film. Don't know how well he can catch the ball, but he can catch the ball. He's been killing the last 2 years. So I was just listening to someone podcast and they was saying they're not really a fan of him. I'm not going to say I love this film, but I liked it. And if he get the badges that he's set up to get, hey, he gonna be fine. He the prototypical workhorse running back. Now, if he don't get the badges that he set up to get, then he might be more Najee Harris than the all-around running back that I think he is. So, but he's gonna be fine no matter. I think he's gonna be fine no matter where he goes. I did put benefited from a good old line. Can he produce without it? I did put that in my notes. So we'll see. But this is the big producing running back that doesn't go down easy. Workhorse type running back right here. And he's definitely not slow. He's an athletic freak. And of course, number 1, they got Ashton Genty projected to go 11th overall to the Cowboys, or 12th overall to the Cowboys. The 11 pretty much is the average where he's being mocked, but they projected him to go to the Cowboys at number 12, looks like. So, I mean, is there anything to talk about when it comes to Ashton Genty? Is there anything to talk about? I mean, the man have a plethora of my badges. You know, he's going to earn a bunch of them. Well, he's already earned like 6 and 7, 8. And it's like a couple that need to be confirmed. Hey, man, the dude did his thing. He had a crazy a crazy season this past season. It reminds me of how Jaden Daniels just went crazy his last season. Just went crazy, and so you have no choice but to invest in Ashton Genty. You have no choice. It's gonna be hard not to draft him. Even if you need a quarterback, it's gonna be hard not to draft Ashton Genty. If you need a quarterback, you definitely get a quarterback plus. Get a haul for your 1-on-1 pick. It's the one you can't pass up. I'm telling you, you don't want to do it. Either you drafting this guy or you getting a haul for this pick. It's just that simple. It's not the draft. You just I'll just go back in the draft. If you're going back, you're doing the haul because there's a teardrop right after him in this rookie class. Teardrop, big tear drop. So it's Ashton Genty or nothing. And I don't want to do that to you guys. Look, if you don't have the 101 pick, that don't mean go crazy and try to get the 101 pick. I'm not saying that because I don't believe in giving up, messing up your team to go get one player. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in that. That one player you gonna mess up your team to go get better not be a running back. Now I will say one of the people that I got kind of high that was not being mocked in the first 3 rounds is Dylan Sampson. And I see that he didn't drop because they say his peak was 86, but now he's dropping. And it might jump back up for him. It wouldn't surprise me if he goes in the 4th. I just can see him easily going in the 3rd. Like he can easily test and be the fastest running back in this draft. So that's why I can see him going higher. So Devin Neal, definitely is somebody I want to look for. Harvey is pretty good. Also, this guy's pretty good. Kyle, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Mananga, but he was on someone mock draft, and I went and looked at his film, and he's straight. He's definitely straight. I like Jaquez Hunter. This guy had a good 2022. Donovan Edwards. I don't know how the NFL is going to like him now. Damon Martinez. This guy's a pure runner. He reminds me of Chris Rodriguez or Brian Thomas. Like, I don't know how much the league is going to like him. Like, they're going to love him for a 2-down back. But he didn't catch enough passes, so I don't think he's a pass catcher like that. And that's all we got, people. If you're not sub, go ahead and smash the sub button, smash the like button, comment, let me know your thoughts if you got any contradictory thoughts, because I didn't put your guy in a good light. Sometimes it happens, man. Hey, I'm not gonna agree with everyone when it comes with the prospects. At the end of the day, you can always check me after the season is over, after year 1 is over, and be like, hey, you see that man smashing you when you said he wasn't gonna smash. But usually, when I'm right, nobody comes back and be like, yo, T, you was right. Hey, it is what it is. But till next time, peace. We definitely gonna have to go over them wide receivers next time, though. Definitely.